Welcome everybody to some playoff action. Hopefully you're all doing well. We've got some RL action here tonight. I'm Spuddy FC. Welcome to the Spuddy stream, and welcome to the Blackline Championship Series. It's round of 16, upper round of 16 here as well. It's a big playoff bracket, and a lot of teams are in this one. So I'm gonna quickly try to get us to our bracket. We'll all get to watch this. Everything here gets put in where massive playoff bracket here. Evening only continuing action well. So as I'm gonna just try to get bracket to kind of play it as best I can. Having an incredible match here. This is part of the upper bracket of the Contenders division. So 24 teams in this final bracket, of which still many rounds to go before we can determine a champion. So another round of league action. Trying to get things up here for bracket. So again, let's take a look at our bracket here now that we actually got the set up for it. So these are the teams that are left in this one. It's a wide bracket. As you can see, our first round has already concluded, including the match that we saw last night with Goobers Esports sweeping Legit Tempest. Tonight will be interesting as well, to say the very least, considering that it's going to be more Rocket League, more action, more stuff going on. But it is that second round for Goobers now as they take on Evolve Riot here in the top 16, in the 16 team part of this upper bracket. So again, Goobers ended their regular season 4-3. Got to see a lot of that one. Evolve, though, we have not seen, but they've gone 7-0. So Evolve, one of the many teams that are in this final bracket that have gone they have a lot they want to prove here, a lot that they really will be proving. But with them playing against different teams and different groups, the situation's always going to be a little bit more difficult from this place. So always an interesting position, and especially with it being double elimination. You may have had a really good regular season, but Evolve themselves are not exactly a team that has, recognized the playoffs so far. They still have to kind of buy into this one, get used to it. Whole different feeling here for all the players. Joining tonight will be Leopard, Brian, and Ryan. So same three players as last time. Yesterday for this GGE side, as they're known. On Evolve Riot, though, see a little bit more action from all of them. So be prepared for this match. We'll see who Evolve's bring in. They have 5 players on that roster. It's a big team, so a lot of people on this one. So time will be as again, we are just looking to just, again, get this match started in just a few moments. So again, we're in a great position to get things underway. And again, I'm excited to see how things will go here. As again, this part of the Blackline Championship Series Contenders Division, part of Season 16. So as everybody joins the lobby, let's get this match underway. It is a best of 7, so all the upper bracket matches are best of 7. If you can win this, you don't have to worry about playing in the best of 5s in the lower brackets. So that's the exciting part about this point as well. As everybody's in, it's going to be JV, Initbruv, and Akaini in for Evolve Riot. So they're 7-0, undefeated regular season now. Put to the test in the final bracket. Any teams end the regular that first stage of the season undefeated, but some of these groups are weighted a little bit differently than others. Some of these groups might be tougher than others. It's going to be an interesting test here for Goobers and for Evolve, who can do well here in the final bracket. Evolve on the orange, and Goobers on the blue. And Goobers coming up a 4-0 sweep. Gonna have a tough time here, though, as JV takes goal 1. And Evolve Riot on the board early as Leopard unable to get an easy enough touch, and Goobers not quick enough to react. Everybody committing into something, and Evolve Riot will collapse in on the play and take the first goal of the night. A lot more time to go. This could be a very long series. I mean, we know these best of sevens, they can often take a while before you can confirm any sort of major results. As Lepid, his first touch here will keep things well in the air. In it, bruv. Gotta be a bit more careful as they'll make the backtrack work. Akaini removed by Bingo Brian, but JV next too. Shot on, stopped by Ryan. As the Goofy Goobers with a lot of plays in front of them so far. Lepid, the high flick. Akaini's gotta be careful, saves it off the back wall. Bingo Brian for the second chance. And that's going to fall short of the net and short of any chance for Goofy Goobers to take a goal back. A good flow of opportunities here for GGE. Definitely not ones to leave things away here as Akaini able to get that touch. We'll leave it for Init, bruv. Bumped off again, but Alright, doing very well here, even with Goofy Goobers trying to play the player on a lot of these different plays rather than the ball itself. You need both if you're going to score in any opportunity. Goofy Goobers is just trying to take out whatever seems easier and in any position as Dance will fall wide for JV and Init, bruv. Some space for Lepid and a chance to score the other way. Over the demo does connect, but will be cleared off the line by Evolve Riot. They hold their 1-goal lead for now. Goofy Goobers looking for an answer as Bingo Brian. It's a awkward touch here as Akaini kept away by Ryan. Still on the challenge is Ryan. And Goofy Goobers gonna go down the field. In it, bruvs. Gotta be careful. They'll be pinched away in Lepid mode on a second chance. That one cut off the line. And everything resets from there as Evolve on the ball still. Trying to add more to that 1-goal advantage. Kaini. Owed away. Ryan now. It's a great first touch. And Ibrov doesn't have this one. Pushed up a bit too high. Man, we've had a lot of non-stop action. No goals. A couple minutes at this point. Very different than what we saw last time around with Goofy Goobers when they took on Legit. It was about as high scoring as it could get. A lot more stoppages. Even though it was a 4-game series, it's actually decently long for a 4-game series. As in Improv! Always found a way to get a second! And Evolve Riot will take that as a bit of a double commit on that midfield. Brian and Lepid both wanted to go for the same play. And it's a 2-0 lead for Evolve. As Akaini looking for number 3. Will be kept away as at this point for Evolve Riot, they may not even be focusing on scoring another goal at this point. They're up by 2, they don't need much more. Often we see teams in this position take the defensive approach. Still a little good amount of time left, but not a lot if you're considering a 2-goal difference. And for a Goofy Goober side that has not had that much offense so far. As Akaini be cut away by GGE as Lepid. Akaini clears it the other way with a reset. Trying to get over Ryan. Will find the dunk as well. Missed shot. JV stopped by Lepid. Up goes Inebrov already. Pre-jump on the play as he'll get around 1. Ryan on the clear. Lepid unable to connect to it. And Evolve Riot will pinch this ball back. And wasting all that time. Precious seconds for Goofy Goobers Esports. Evolve Riot with momentum. Put away by Lepid mode. Ryan to keep things going. Ball kept away as in it, bruv. 1-on-2 chance yet again. Looking for that outplay. Oh, he nearly got it too. Ryan was beat on that challenge. We're seeing Evolve Riot really excel in those 1v1 aspects. So spectacular individual plays, but it's going to really be that teamwork that's going to beat teams like Goofy Goobers Esports. Not because they're bad at it, but because 1v1 solo efforts are often pretty tough to score against Ryan whenever he's on that back line, or even Bingo Brian. Lepid himself, no stranger to that 1v1 game mode, can also hold down on the goal line. For now, though, I gotta give respect to Evolve Riot. Very strong start to game 1, 2-0. It may not have been as many goals, but they definitely have more to save. It feels like they weren't going all out in that game, and they still were able to take game one relatively easily. Good sign. If you're a fan of Evolve Riot, that you start like this in any series is one that you should be pretty confident in. Goofy Goobers. The road gets a little bit tougher for them now. This is not the same team that they faced last night in Legit Tempest. This team's much scarier. They're undefeated for a reason. We'll go into game number 2. Evolve Riot. Showing up so far. Great start to the series. 2-0. And again, with a lot more chances that it felt like they have had in store. We go into game 2. Evolve Riot, again, looking to make their life easier for themselves. Reminder that lower bracket still an option for both these teams, although neither of them wants to go down to lowers this early. Usually it's a death sentence if you go down to lowers before the winner's semis in a bracket like this, because it is just so gigantic. An easy place to recover in the lower bracket. So you have to take on so many matches. As for Evolve, they're definitely a team that wants to keep this going, and we're going to start like this in game 2. Man, doesn't seem like there's much that's stopping them right now. There's an overcommit for Goofy Goobers, and Iprov will take the first goal of game 2. Hello, Oscar. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm having a fun time here. My college work today has been exciting. I've been very productive today, so I feel very happy. That's all you need to know about me is how much work have I done in college? Have I done a lot of work? If I have, then I'm feeling pretty happy. As Evolve, I try to put the work in here. They took game 1 in a 2-0 shutout. And to keep that kind of success, here in game number 2, already up by 1 goal. Looking for that second soon. JV in it! Oh, he's missed it! And Goofy Goobers will go the other way. Still looking for their first goal of the series. In it, bruv. It's by 1. We'll have a free touch. Double tap! Hit it in! Oh, he's hit it through! A second for Evolve Riot. And game 2 just getting that much sweeter. 2 goals for In it, bruv. And Evolve Riot really excelling right now. Does not look like there's much that can stop them at this point. Two-goal lead that they'll look to hold. Ryan unable to put that shot on. Goofy Goobers. But they really just haven't had steam at all this game. They've been outplayed, outmatched. And in so many of these 1-1 efforts, you know, one-on-one with some of these Evolve Riot players, they don't seem to stand a chance. As In it, bruv. Going for a flip reset for his 3rd goal. Not get far with it as leopard mode. Gonna get the fake Akaimi on the challenge. In it, bruv, on the save. Will be Ryan to collect. Able to find Bingo Brian in the midfield though, and it's a flip reset out from Akaini. JV. Akaini's still with it. Midfield play In it, bruv. Able to get that challenge. Evolve Riot looking for number 3. They're not gonna set out for 2 like they did last game. As Akaini trying to get the fake under Bingo Brian. Patel just with the backwards play he was trying to do there. Trying to keep things slow, trying to take the 50 at the very worst opportunity. But instead it will be a Goofy Goobers possession, although not by much. Considering that they're getting chased right now by these Evolve Riot players. In it, bruv. That's it. It's a poor first touch. Akaini will wait, and now he can challenge. Ryan's got this. Akaini will keep it in the midfield. Gets over Bingo Brian. Second touch, though, will leave his teammate stranded. Akaini chasing this one down, still on the possession. Ball will stick to it. Leopard. Akaini unable to control. Ryan to the back wall. Ooh, it's almost in. In it, bruv. Nearly put the ball in his own net. And again, for a Goofy Goober side who's still just looking for their first goal this series. At this point, they don't care how they go in. As long as they can get something, they'll be happy. Unfortunately, it's easier said than done right now. We are finding more success here. later half of Game 2 than they did this first half. As a big clear, Bingo Brian won't get back to it. JV will get his first of the series. And Evolve Riot keeping the impeccable performance. Maybe plays against them, but Goofy Goobers still unable to score. And with this lack of scoring, obviously, means that there's no chance they're going to be able to win. Goofy Goobers have got to find something. Give themselves some confidence. This series has been anything but good for them. Has not been that many positives you can take, although Game 2's been better. Well, there's a positive. Ryan with the first of the series. Almost 9 whole minutes of gameplay. Goofy Goobers with a goal at last. And they're going to need to pick this up and wake up. Series may still be young, but my goodness, if they don't find ways to score more often, that kind of goal is not going to make too much of a difference in the overall results. As I've said again, a better performance here in Game 2. They've actually had offense. Better than what I can say about them playing in Game 1. Fortunately, Evolve still the far stronger team right now as Akaini. But an easy touch there. Will still beat Ryan to it. Now it's JV beat by Leopard. Akaini will outplay Bingo Brian. JV will be able to follow this up. Ryan missed it. Leopard mode will clear. And Ryan actually in a great position because of that whiff. But unable to get a shot off. And Evolve Riot will keep this ball away. Keep that possession going. Far more even now, unfortunately for Goofy Goobers. It may be too late as Akaini stops Leopard and prevents any opportunities for Bingo Brian. Initbruv looking for 4. Will do just that. A hat-trick for Initbruv. 3 goals on 7 shots. Evolve Riot will have a pretty clear team leader right now. Evolve Riot will make quick work of their first match in the playoffs. Ryan stopped by JV. At this point, it's only a matter of time before Game 2 ends. Just depends if someone else wants to add a goal to this. Akaini will keep it up with help from Ryan. Initbruv looking for number 4. Saved on the line. BGE keeping this up, but this ball, it looks like it's going to hit the ground at some point, although JV looking for an infield pass will be sent away by Leopard mode, and will be possession here. Hit away. Evolve Riot will take Game 2 4-1. And now only 2 games away from taking this series, so a strong start to Evolve Riot, made only better with how they played it here in Game 2. Game 3 ahead of us. And the series still well underway. Still time for Goofy Goobers Esports to respond, but it has not looked very hopeful for them. Only 1 goal in 2 games. And while they had better offense in Game 2, they're going to need more. Well, that's a giveaway. That's a goal that they needed. That's their second here. As Akaini, I don't know why I went for a musty flick in that position. It's a risky play in front of your own net like that, and if you don't connect, you're leaving yourself all open to a shot against you. I love players who go for that stuff because those musty flicks, when you do hit them, they launch that ball. But that's the risk you take when you go for something that's a lot more difficult than normal. Flip away 2 chances and 2 more mistakes. The kind of balance you have to have, technicality versus practicality. Definitely those benefits and drawbacks with every play you go for, you've got to be able to recognize them in a very split-second decision. The Goofy Goobers, actually, it's their first lead of the series, of any point in this series as well. Lead that they'll be happy to hold for as long as it takes. Although, Evolve, Riot definitely has something to say about this. Ryan, though, looking for a second. Akaini on the block, still in front, but it will be cleared away. JV shoots this one downfield. Oh, and a miss from Ryan, off the post. Oh, it nearly found the nets, but Leopard was there to challenge. Oh, my dear, that was a huge error for Ryan, and he's one that rarely ever makes those kind of mistakes. There's a sigh of relief right now. And that doesn't go in, and it's only still a 1-goal lead for Goofy Goobers. Although that lead again in jeopardy here as Evolve keeps offense. JV. Leopard. Nice bounce off the corner, but in it, bro, will be there. Gives away by Brian. Who's to work with as well, Evolve. Just can't seem to get close to that net right now. Winning challenges. Playing well to space, but other than that, they need more. That's a great play in front. Akaini on the fake, and JV will take this one. Evolve back at it again with the fakes on Akaini. And it's a tie game. Goofy Goobers weren't going to hold that 1-goal lead for long. And Evolve with a lot more confidence now. Akaini. A lot of twists there. Would have loved to see him take a bit more of a sense of urgency to go for that challenge. Now in it, bruv. He'll clear this one out. Still on its in it. As now he's got an option midfield. They've actually been looking for that too, but cut away by Bingo Brian. Still Evolve ball as JV will be first to this one. He's going to play patient low, innit? Actually wanted that chance to shoot. Miscommunication here will lead to a free outplay. Leopard. Stopped by Akaini. JV. Akaini again. Long touch. Ryan will be there. And the pace picking up a notch here as Evolve turning up the pressure. And I was about to mention him. He's not been all too active this game in it, bruv. But he gets a goal here. Make sure you still remember him. We'll take the lead for Evolve Riot here on Game 3. Over half the game gone and very little time to go. Evolve holding down the lead for now. In it, bruv. Awkward recovery, but JV's got this one. And it's the age-old classic of if they don't know what they're doing, then I promise you your opponents don't know as well. And Goofy Goobers can only sit and watch. That shot piercing the net. And we'll add even more to this Evolve Riot lead. JV looking for another. A bit too slow on that shot. Ryan will already be there. Zenitbrov attacking from the corners. Again, we're just seeing this very carefree attitude. I mean, you just see Akaini there going for some spins in the midfield. Very relaxed for Evolve. I think it tells you just exactly how they're feeling coming into the playoff bracket. It's rare that you see teams who are this comfortable in any sort of playoff situation. It's usually rather tense because there is, you know, your whole season on the line at this point. As a shot from Ryan will hit the goal. And that carefree attitude for Evolve may need to go away for a little bit here, as it's once again a 1-goal difference. Ryan leading the offense for GGE has, I believe, all 3 goals so far. All will now, I think, try to take things a little bit more seriously as they, again, need to really hold this lead. Not give this Goofy Goobers Esports side any sort of reason, any hope to come back! That's exactly what they do, though! Not only is this a bad play from Initbro, who completely misread this, but it's bad communication, too, because I bet Akaini thought Initbro had that one. And we never even saw an idea for a challenge. Akaini just sat there. I have to think, even with Initbro whiffing initially, he must have still thought it was close enough to Initbro that he'd get to it. And it's all tied up at 3 goals each. Evolve will want another. JV! Huge stop for Ryan. Up goes Initbro to keep things going. Off the back wall. Ryan will clear this out. Gets over 2. Initbro's the last one back. No boost, but no challenge either. An easy clear away as Leopard Bump on one. Ryan, shoot. Save by Akaini. Follow up, get blocked as well. And Evolve on the panic now. JV's overcommit. Akaini on nothing. And GGE, their best moment so far. Ryan to the corner. Pinched it. Midfield. Surely will be a goal for GGE. 3 straight. And Evolve Riot were none the wiser. Those celebratory faces are now all but gone. Goobers Esports look to take a game back. Time running out for Evolve Riot now as Leopard takes another. And that will secure game 3 for GGE. 17 seconds left, but only a formality at this point. Goobers Esports are going to be one game back in this. For Evolve Riot, careless at the end of game 3. As I said, they were exceptionally relaxed, and I think that may have been the costly factor here. To play that kind of relaxed playstyle, it's gonna make you make mistakes. It's gonna make you not focus when you need to. Evolve got caught being careless. GGE will take a game back. Now this is where things really get interesting. As we move into game 4. As game 4 now moves on. Evolve Riot keep themselves on offense as off the back wall in it, bruv. And for Evolve, at this point, they gotta put their game faces on. Must have walked into game 3 thinking it was gonna be a walk in the park. It has been anything but that. Goobers are still a very scary side. And if you don't pay attention to any roster at this playoff bracket, you could be at risk of losing any match here. It is that quick, and it is that simple. As Goobers look to keep that momentum going into game 4. A lot more time to go in this match as Akaini. The Leopard will be Ryan as that shot goes wide. Akaini in it, bruv. As Bingo Brian in it, bruv, up the back wall. Leopard. Akaini. As in it, bruv, again. Leopard. Ryan will keep things going. Akaini. As Evolve continuing. Really meet their match in the midfield right now. Goobers, after 2 games of being crushed in that side of the field, have definitely found their stronghold. You can tell Evolve Riot are starting to stretch for some of these challenges. They're not nearly as successful as they were before. In control. Pace may still be the same as they said it, but the offenses of these teams have not. As Goobers think a much more controlled style, but Evolve in open room. Akaini double tap attempt will be kept away. JV sticks to this one. In it, bruv. Flip reset still going, but it will be kept up by Leopard mode. Akaini, Leopard. As JV, bruv. JV keeps going. Ryan will clear it the other way. As in it, bruv, off the corner. Akaini is a great first touch. It's gonna give Evolve Riot all this room. As in it, bruv, off the back wall. JV can't get there in time. It's gonna leave things very difficult here as Akaini will go up with this one. Able to get any sort of flip on this play though, and again these challenges of Goofy Goobers really starting to break through. They haven't had that many shots, but if they keep winning the midfield challenges, they're going to find shots sooner rather than later. Really that question of, will Evolve Riot be able to break through, or will Goofy Goobers actually get that shooting on order? Leopard mode. Get past that first challenge. There's JV. Leopard. In it, bruv. Gets around one. It's wide open! Where's the defense? Nobody was found! And Evolve Riot will start game 4, or more rather, may look to end game 4. Because there's very little time to remain. And Goofy Goobers not able to win those shots. One mistake, that's all it took. Evolve Riot breaks through quickly. Now they'll look to add more as 1 goal lead. Surely not safe enough for Evolve here on Utopia Coliseum. Leopard. JV. Around the corner. Will be sent back in by Bingo Brian. In it, bruv. On the floor. Leopard keeps this one moving. JV will wait. Will not get this one. And it's Initbruv clears. Follow-up shot. Bing! In! Oh, what a stop for Initbruv! Evolve Riot hold this one down. And they must be flustered. But that ball's not in. That's all that matters for them. Game 4. In the final 60 seconds now. For Goofy Goobers, who have lacked the shooting prowess so far, need shots, need plays on target. They're not going to find anything else otherwise. Leopard mode. Bingo Brian on a race to this with Initbruv. Won't get to it, neither will Init though. Space for Ryan. Brian upfield. The challenge won by Akaini. Leopard mode. Keeps this ball up high. JV left in the midfield for Akaini to clear. 10 seconds to go. This one's hit the front post. Bingo Brian. Gonna keep things going. That's pinched back. Akaini. Initbruv. This is a hit to floor. And Evolve Riot take match point. One game away from advancing further in the upper bracket. Game 5. Now underway. It's match point for Evolve to keep their upper bracket run. Goofy Goobers Esports to hold on to their run. They've got to win 3 games straight. Ryan. I get things started early here, but pace that we saw before, Evolve Riot just need one good chance, and they can lock things down. That will be just it. I whiff from Leopard mode, and that's all Evolve Riot needs to score. We saw last game them winning by 1 goal. It may very well happen again. As Initbruv, challenged by Ryan. Bingo Brian puts it on. Tiny, well done there to get the block and to match that play. As a team pitch for Evolve. Won't go very far, but is a request for offense still. Request that isn't going to be heated right now by the Goofy Goobers as JV doesn't actually get the boost, but doesn't need it when he has a clear like that behind him. And it Evolve, who can, again, continue these challenges. And I love this, really, deterministic way of playing here from Evolve. They're just going for this play. They're going for them. They're determined to keep things going. They're not changing. They're not adjusting. It's a really confident way to play, and there's a reason why so many good players play with this kind of mentality that they're just going to go for things and trust in their instincts. Confident way of playing, and it's definitely one that if you have, you know, if you are like Evolve Riot, able to connect with your teammates, it really does just work so well. So again, out in the playoff bracket where so many players do find those nerves. But Evolve right now, maybe not careless anymore, but definitely still not feeling those nervous pressures. Although they may not want to start feeling it soon, because 2 players have just whipped. Akaini on the save. Oh, that's a great outplay too. He's got an improv. Must deflect midfield. It is cleared out, and Goofy Goobers will stay on play here. In it, bruv. JV. My pop play. That bid. Still there. It's Akaini. Challenged by Ryan. Off the corner. In it, bruv. Maybe a bit more careful, but does keep the move. Ryan. Demoed away. As Lapid. First touch. Gets under 1. Shot on, but Akaini, yet another block. He's got at least 3 this game. He's got 3 exactly, actually. I called it. He's been on the defensive side for Akaini. Couple saves so far. He's been doing very well on that goal line. And again, you need a player like that, especially when you're holding such minuscule leads at this point in the series. But Akaini's done his job. Evolve Riot can just do theirs. And potentially leave a lot of that pressure away from Akaini. Really put it on Goofy Goobers. Anyone who's going to be feeling that pressure, it's going to be Ryan. Considering he's been their best goal scorer all season. He's been the one that's been scoring almost all their goals so far this series. Definitely going to need to rely on him, and he's going to need to rely on himself to get this goal back. To go, but very few opportunities, very few and far between. When Akaini making saves like these, there is no real easy opportunities to beat Evolve Riot. He'll go up again. I mean, he is already in this one. Akaini leaves it for JV. Evolve right now being far superior. JV keeps this on. Ad clear though. Akaini's got to get to this and beat that challenge. We'll do so with Ryan. In it, bruv. Free flip play. Will book for the ground pinch. But Leopard mode already on to it. Evolve. It's gonna keep things airborne. Akaini looking for 2, but we'll have Bingo Brian to meet. And actually a bit of an overcommit here for Evolve. As a minute to go, they gotta keep things holding. Dunk by Bingo Brian. It's a tie game. And Evolve Riot took a bit of a misstep there. In it, bruv, and JV. Just feels like they didn't talk to each other. One of them's gotta go for it, not both of them. They've just given Goofy Goobers Esports a reason to come back in this series. If you know anything about the Goofy Goobers, they're gonna take this. They're going to roll with this, with that reasoning. Probably the worst time to give up a goal like that. And yet another overcommit. In it, bruv, he's missed it. It's Leopard to score. And again, in it, bruv, with the overcommits. This time, he has no business going up there. Completely foolish and Evolve. And when they go down hard. I don't think that I didn't say that very right. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Let me rephrase. When they go down badly. That sounds better. That didn't sound right coming out of my mouth. I'm sorry. Yes, we'll keep. Man, I get. All right then. People are going to be clipping that afterwards. Game 5 continues. 30 seconds left in Evolve. On 2 straight overcommits. In it, bruv, who's been one of the players I've been really happy watching this series. With just some bad efforts, some bad mistakes. And he has cost his team dearly. Here in a game where it felt like they were on track to taking this series here. Instead, Goofy Goobers just will hold things down for the last couple of seconds. As JV's final efforts will be in vain. In it, bruv. Ryan, to keep it away, we've got Game 6. Neo Tokyo. Game 6. And for Evolve Riot again. Careless on defense. Here we go, Neo Tokyo. And the continuation of this series. As Evolve, again, only one step away from going to that upper quarterfinals. Again, careless on defense. That's been the big issue so far for Evolve. It's been really their only issue. Has been their mentality. Infinite Bub last game, 2 straight goals given up because of overcommits that just shouldn't be made. Evolve, I mean, knowing this team, they're going to come back in the same game with the exact same mentality that they had before. Goobers, it's about continuing to play patiently. When they play patiently, when they wait, chances come. Evolve Riot has not been a perfect team so far. I'm sure Goobers would love to be the ones to score first. Really put the pressure on Evolve, who generally don't feel that pressure until late in these games. As JV find that first goal, will keep as wide as Bingo Brian will take that boost. But the potential of losing the series now looming on Evolve Riot. They can't lose it here, but it's very much on the edge of them losing it. Going to be, again, where they have to really take things seriously, put that offense to work. Only 1 goal last game. Really, one of the true tragedies here is that their offense just wasn't successful, and it really hasn't been at the end of this series. They've had possession. They haven't had that striking capability. That's what Goobers need to keep them at. They need to keep this team away from scoring again. If they can keep that goal tally low out of Evolve Riot, they'll find ways to beat them. For Evolve, it's about getting goals, really scoring chances. This is where they need to get it done, isn't it, bruv? Ryan off the back wall will be Akaini. Kept away as JV's up next. Shot straight on Bingo Brian. Evolve will keep this one as a pitch midfield. Myth in front! In it, bruv will take it. And Evolve, once again, starting with a goal. As a whiff from Bingo Brian, could not get in the right position. And Evolve give themselves an opportunity in this series. Look to keep this lead now. It's again a 1-goal lead though, and as we've seen before, it's never really safe even for a team as good as Evolve Riot has been. One mistake, one careless play, that's what they'll be talking about. Tiny. Great first touch. Could put this one on. Leopard will be there. Ball still in Evolve's hands. Kept up by Initbruv. JV won't have this. Straight on by Bingo Brian. No offense coming. Well, the Goobers will take possession of eventually. Time's gotta be something that they gotta be worried about. 2 minutes left. And while they've been able to come back from deficits like these late before, this is not exactly something that you want to do consistently. But it may just be what they have to do here. As a giveaway, touch Akaini. Having to avoid the demo to get to that save. Evolve will keep this one away. That bid. Beautiful first touch. Right under the ceiling. Unable to get the flip reset though, and it will be an easy clear for JV. Initbruv on the save. Akaini jumped as well though. DGE with open room, although not that open. He took that long to challenge. A minute to go. And Evolve in perfect positioning! Oh, what a shot for Akaini! Evolve! With euphoric shot challenges! And a second goal deftly made! Is this it? Is this where the series ends? A minute to go. Evolve leads by 2. And Goofy Goobers now have to do a whole lot of work keep this series going. Evolve, continuing to play with the midfield. The cat and mouse game right now, and they're the ones in control. In it, bruv. Reset. Over one. Stopped by Leopard. Follow-up shot. It's on the line. Well, Leopard will be there to keep it away. But already half that minute's gone. Akaini. Another 3-0. And Evolve Riot have extended this lead even more. Not only does he get the challenge and then the flip off of it, but he gets the shot too. And Evolve could not be any happier. After the collapse at the end of Game 5, they've won well enough here to prevent any sort of play like that again. They'll take the series. Goofy Goobers go to lower bracket. But for Evolve Riot, their perfect record continues now into the upper quarterfinals. A confident start, a confident end, and while there may have been hiccups along the way, you cannot deny it. They've been the better team so far tonight. They'll take the series, they'll take the win, and they'll take their upper bracket run to the upper quarterfinals. 6 games was all they needed. And, well, they've made it work. What a night for Evolve Riot, and what a start to their playoff bracket. 6 games, and a big series win. And, well, that's all I need to say now. What a night it was. Thank you all so much for joining, as we gotta get a raid out here to a good friend of mine. Again, thank you all so much for showing up. As we're actually going to be switching streams here. I'm going to be going to the ATS mainstream, the Ascent_Tournament_Series Twitch stream. So go join there in a few minutes when I go live. But for now, thank you all so much for joining for this one. Congratulations to Evolve Riot on their win. And, well, thank you all so much for joining. We'll see you guys on the Ascent Tournament Series stream in just a few minutes.